Hello everybody there, welcome back to the channel with me, Joseph, here at Jack's Retro Rev Gaming. Today we're going to be giving you some video game tips on how to clean the games, the discs, the outer casing, and also any sticky little labels that there might be sat on the edge from all the daft labels that they stick on all the games because they're stupid. Right, Fallout 3, so you can see there's a little bit of stickiness there, so that's the first bit of attention. We want to try and just slowly take that off. It's almost peeled off. It's left a little bit residue on the bottom, as you can see. Tiny little bit residue there. So when we finish that, we'll be taking some isopropyl alcohol to it. So that's all the residue which is left from it. We'll put that on one side to put in the bin. Open up the case. This is a fully complete version of the Xbox 360 of Fallout. Fully complete, obviously with the season that just came out. It's a very popular game. I've already sold one of these, Fallout 4 on Xbox One, for almost £5 on eBay. It's a little bit scratched up, this disc, but it's just in need of a little tiny refurb, but the game works perfectly fine. This game's already kind of been cleaned before as well, so I'm just kind of touching up on the stickiness on the back as you use our manual. It's in fair condition, a few little dents here and there. Little insert, your key to survival. Obviously, just a little run through of what you're doing there. So we take all the contents out, as well as the inlay on the outside. We'll pop that out. It's in quite good condition, this one. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Hello, sexy banana. So literally, this is quite a good cover. But if I have a little look on the inside here, it's a little bit grubby and sticky. I don't know if you can see that well on the camera, but it's not very see-through at the bottom bit there. It's quite manky. Can you see? We'll look on that side. So for this, what we're going to need is baby wipes or antiseptic wipes. Any, even Mr. Muscle with like a little bit of vinegar in it. It's really good to get the sheen back on the front. Toothbrush for any dust, any little bits of plastic or whatever kind of tough little bit. Get into the game case. Q-tips, some washing up liquid with some hot water inside the squirty bottle, and last but not least, the isopropyl alcohol. This stuff is a godsend. I've literally used this much and I've cleaned like 25, 30 things, maybe more, 40. There's a lot, and I haven't even used that much. And this one is 99% alcohol. You can see that on the camera, 99%. You want to try and get the highest purity of alcohol that you can. Right, just going to pour myself a little bit of this, so just 2 seconds. A little touch of that, not much. I'll put that down here. So first of all, we want to get the outer case. Put everything to one side for now. Get the outer case. Open it up, lengthways, put it down. Little application of the fairy up liquid with the water. Also, last but not least, microfiber cloth. This here will help you basically sort anything out that you want. It gets deep into the scratches, it basically cleans everything. So it's going to bring it to a little side angle here. My little workstation inside my cupboard. There's my little sign behind with Jack's Retro Rev Gaming. There it is up there. Little tour me as well while we're here. Some games. Some more stuff up here. PC. There's some more. There's just so much in stock at the minute. I haven't even bothered even doing anything yet. I've started doing my YouTube and everything else, which is going to make us more money in the long run. Right. So just working the microfiber of the case like that, up and down, sideways, and then move on to the sides like this. You want to really get into it, get all the grease off. And then we're going to move to the inside of the case. And we're going to start to do that. Inside, try and get all the little nooks and crannies. And then we're going to turn my attention to the inside. Little white one on the outside, little tiny white one on the inside. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now with the dry part of the cloth, we want to just kind of go over it slowly but surely, get it dry on the inside and out. Start on the outside because obviously we're already here now. Just make sure you get no little bits of water anywhere, because if you do, it's just going to kind of make the inlay wet, which is then in turn going to make it not very good, considering it's a really good inlay, this one. So now that literally we've now kind of took the first layer off, you can kind of just see through there now. It's looking a lot clearer, it's still a bit scratched up like. But the next stage is to give it another little once over. I like to do it with a toothbrush, just to get the excess dust out. Give it a little one of them all the way, get a bit more clear on the workstation. Little one then like that. Close it back up in between all the seams, anywhere where the dust can be going. After that, we want to then rewash it again to get off any kind of washing up liquid that's still on there. So I'm just using a baby wipe for this, but you can use any kind of disinfectant wipe that you want. Microfiber. Another little once over, and then turn my attention to the disc. Hereafter, we're going to change to the disc straight away. Just tilt that around a little bit so you can see a bit more of my face. So dry it off with a tea towel or whatever you want to use, or just let it air dry. You could maybe just let this air dry on the inside. Make sure it's definitely nice and dry, because you don't want any wetness on the game. This is what end product here. Very nice and clean. It's a lot cleaner than what it was. Nice and shiny, as you can see. Put that to one side for now. Turn attention to the game. This is the game disc. Fallout 3. Very nice game. A few scratches, but nonetheless, shouldn't really matter. We're going to be working on the clear side of the disc where all the memory is. Tiny little bit. Washing up liquid with hot water. We're just going to slowly, gently move it around, pushing away from inside out like this, while slowly rotating with your fingers and your thumb. So you want to just clearly do that till you work around once, and then go back anti-clockwise. So go clockwise first and then anti-clockwise on the way back, or anti-clockwise and then clockwise, and then turn your attention to the middle of the disc, give it a little one of them, and then we're just going to try and wipe off all the excess residue with a dry piece of the cloth, just like so. And once we've done that, we can just use whatever little bits on there just to do the front as we just want to kind of clean off all the extra dirt. I've already washed this one before, so it's not too dirty, to be fair. I tried to find a really dirty one, but I've cleaned every game I've got, so like it's been really difficult to find a dirty game. But this is the only case that had like a little bit of stuff on the back to show you how the isopropyl alcohol works. Right, so we're kind of looking golden on that. Get rid of the microfiber, put that on one side. Now you want just a dry, soft towel. And you want to just repeat the process of how you were cleaning it before, by pushing inwards, outwards of the disc, by all the data stored on the other side. And then you want to just nice circular motions to try and get all the little kinks and creases and little bits you've missed. There's a tiny little bit of stuff on there. I'm just going to kind of reapply a little bit more washing up liquid, and then there we go, all done. I like you just give it a one of them in the circle as well, the other side as well, just to make sure. And then the outside of the kind of go around like this, in circular motion. That's that done. So the game is now complete. Took the first layer of grime off, looking nice and shiny, ready for photographs. Right, next I'm going to turn my attention to the manual, the insert, and also the inlay. We'll start off with the manual. What I like to do with the manual is just literally a light, just the tiniest little bit of like baby white, like not loads, because if you get a lot of water on the manual, it's not very good for when they're going back into the case. So I like to just literally 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you need to immediately dry it with a cloth or a tea towel or microfiber. If you leave it or you put too much water on, it will start to kind of go at the top and it'll spread across, and you'll have a big patch of water across your hand. You don't want that. So that's all you want to do, is just a little tiny, little dab. That's that done. Same again with this. 1, 2, 3. Instantly dry it as quick as you can. There we go. So that's that done. We have one final element, and then we're going to put everything straight back together. And then obviously show you how we kind of get the last little bit off and how we get the sheen on it. And yeah, so tiny little bit, because if you put any more on, it's going to start to affect the quality, and it might even change the discoloration, and might make a slight little tear in the cover, and you do not want this, okay? So literally, if you follow my step-by-step guide, you'll be absolutely fine to cleaning your own video games. I'm new to this myself, and literally, if you really want to make something, watch my videos. I learned how to resell on eBay. My next episode, I'm going to start a series, actually not my next episode. My next episode is going to be maybe how I started eBay, why I started eBay, and literally how much money you can make on eBay and Marketplace. I've set up a Vinted, I'm on Gumtree now. I've started sourcing from Gumtree. I haven't bought anything off Vinted yet, but I am going to be buying stuff. I'm going to start my own collection. I've just basically been raising the money so I can start my own collection, because I started off with £0, and literally my idea is to get £10,000 collection of video games and consoles. I've literally, the last 2 days, I've sold the PS2 Fat to my mum for £50 with 2 PlayStation 3 games. I've sold an Xbox Elite 120GB Elite with 3 games for £30. I literally got 3 Xboxes for £12 all in. One was Red Light Death, which we're going to be fixing in later programs. I just need to get around to kind of finding out how to fix it, when to do it, and basically that went for £30. So I've literally got 1 Xbox left fully working and 1 with Red Light Death, and I've just sold 1 for 30. So I've literally doubled my money. I've got 1 working console which is worth 25, maybe 30 if I can get that, maybe 10, 15 in a boot sale, and then obviously the Red Light Death I could sell it as is, on eBay, it would probably fetch about $12.50. It's pointless. I may as well fix it and get top dollar for it, because literally it's probably an overheating issue, and the overheating issue is basically the thermal paste is not on the chip anymore, so you've got to obviously go in, you've got to break it down, and then you've got to go from there. And literally we're going to break it down and we're going to fix it on a video, and then we're going to do it live, maybe on a live actually when we get to 50 subscribers. I'm only at 5 right now, but obviously like, subscribe, just literally just get involved. And the final console that I sold was a PS2 Slim, which I sell for 35 quid with 3 games: Devil May Cry, FIFA Street, and also, what was the third game? Midnight Club 2. Then 3 games, and then I chucked in a third party controller because he was a nice enough guy. He asked if there was 2 controllers. There wasn't 2 controllers, so I said, yeah, I've got one, but it's not a DualShock, it's not a Sony one, but he was fine with that, and he took that. So £35 in the bank. Literally, I sold one for 45, 35, and then the other one for 30, so that's 65 plus 45. There's £110 made on 3 consoles, and I think I only paid £22, so literally £90 profit on them 3 consoles alone. But anyways, got a little bit sidetracked there. Back to the video. What I want to do here is we're going to work at that little sticky bit. Remember the sticky bit we showed you at the beginning? Should still be on there because I haven't done it. A tiny little bit at the bottom there. If you can just see that little bit right here. The lighting's not very great, and you need to get better lighting. I'll maybe tilt the camera a bit. There we go. Right in that corner there's a tiny little bit. So this is where the isopropyl alcohol comes in. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself a Q-tip. You should wear gloves for this. Obviously I haven't got gloves on it to obviously save a little bit of time. But in the future I will be using it because I have had it on my fingers before and it does hurt. So all you guys and kids out there, use some gloves for this. It's very, 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 very strong stuff. So like that, and then we'll hit it with a toothbrush. Put a little bit extra isopropyl alcohol on it. You want to just work it in, get the dry Q-tip this side, and you want to just smoothly go like this until it's no more. And if it is still there, give it one more little wipe, straight back with isopropyl alcohol, wet side this time, get that on. This is a no residue leaving one, but you do need to use the dry side to take off the residue. If not, the residue will remain and you don't want that. So now a little wipe, and then we give it a dry. And now we're going to assemble everything back together. So I like to work back to front. I like to put the disc in first. So look at that now, absolutely perfect. And then when the customers get this with this through the door, all fully wrapped up perfectly in, obviously bubble wrap, and then in the bubble mailer, all nicely packed up with a nice clean game disc. We'll put that in, and then we can put in the insert. So your key to survival goes behind the survival guide, the vault dwellers. Right, so this is the first step. Put the disc in, put this in, and then time for the overlay. What I like to do at this point is just to double check that there's no water in behind here, because if there is any water in behind here, this Xbox 360 game inlay, this one here, see that? Yeah, that one there, that one, okay, that one, this one goes nicely gentle in. I've already double checked it. We'll just stick it in nicely, and you want to just slowly but surely move it down till you get to the midway point, and then bring it sideways like this. Double check that the spine's in the correct position. That is all underneath like this. And then you want to just slowly but surely close it. Double check, yep, it's perfectly in there. And then that is literally how we do clean video games. I know it's a long process and it's maybe a long video as well, but like there's a few key tips that if you miss doing them, you won't get the best end product. And it's all about end product. It's all about giving a customer what they desire. When I want them to open my game, I want it to be clean and fresh, no little bits of dirt, no little bits of grime. But if you've enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Episode 2, I'm obviously, like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to do eBay, how I did it, why I did it, and also like how to do it. Step-by-step guide. I think I'm going to make it a 3 or 4 video part episodes. So stay tuned. And peace out. Goodbye everybody. Enjoy.